All right, we're going to talk magic, right? I love magic because I used to do magic when I was a kid. Yeah, I really did. But Ralph Arbitelle, 83 years old, for many years was an illusionist in Las Vegas. Now he's an author, writing lots of books about magic and other things. Ralph, good to see you, buddy.
Great to see you again.
Yeah, how are you?
Well, I couldn't be better, really. Yeah.
What made you, you had this successful career as an illusionist.
Yeah.
Why did you want to start writing books?
Well, that's a funny thing. I actually started writing when I was about 5 years old.
Oh, really?
At the insistence of my mother, because I loved poetry, and I used to write poetry all the time. And she made me keep a journal. Every day I would write in a journal. And then 1999, I was awarded quite an award from the Society of International Poets. I was given an award as one of the top 20 poets in the United States.
That's a pretty nice honor, top 20
it was for
in
me.
the U.S. Yeah,
It was for me, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I decided to write a book. And the strange thing about it was I did not bring the book I wrote. It's the one book I wrote that I was actually afraid to publish, because it was a true story about a man who avenged the killing of his daughter. And I told him when I wrote the story, I said, when this gets published, you'll probably go back to prison, because he had been in prison. And he said, I don't care. I want the story told.
Did you change the name or leave his real name in
No,
there?
left his real name.
Huh.
And he turned himself in when I published the book. But governments are funny, I guess. They didn't want nothing to do with it.
They didn't. So that was the first book.
Yeah.
But now, I'm guessing the other books you've written are a little lighter subject.
Some are.
Some are?
The Bingo Farm.
Bingo Farm.
The Bingo Farm goes all the way back to when I was 9 years old. There's things in there that I wrote when I was 9. And Aces, of course, is a story about all the magicians I worked with and had the pleasure of being an advisor for.
Sirocco.
Sirocco, yeah.
Is that your professional name?
Yeah.
Sirocco.
And I had the pleasure of building the motorcycle illusion for Siegfried and Roy that they did. I actually did that years before they did in Bridgeport, Connecticut. And it was a highlight of our show.
Yeah.
Roy liked it, wanted to use it.
Sad what happened to them, wasn't it? They had one of the top shows in Las Vegas.
Oh, my, yes.
Yeah. Now, you also worked with David Copperfield, you told me?
Yeah, David was one of the young bucks I had the pleasure of working with when he was 14 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you know at 14 that he was going to be as big as he is today? Could you tell?
Honestly, no. And he didn't even want to be a big magician.
Really?
He wanted to be a movie producer. Yeah. And I don't know if you ever saw the one movie he did make. I forget, something Train, or I even forgot the name. But it's worth forgetting, believe me.
We should make that one disappear, huh?
I think he would like to.
Yeah. And Lance Burton, who was the house magician at the Monte Carlo in Las Vegas for many years.
Outstanding person. Just a wonderful young man.
Well, you've worked with the legends.
I worked with, I have been so honored. I worked alongside of some of the best. Lee Grable.
Did you work with Houdini?
No, I'm afraid not. He got out of here before I got here. But I did have the pleasure of working with Walter Ostrand, who was actually one of the young kids that was a follower of Houdini at the last couple of years of Houdini's life. And I got to meet him at the Magic Castle. In fact, we made a movie at the Magic Castle called The Wonder of Magic. And he was a part of the movie. So was Di Vernon and all the big
I've always
guys.
wanted to go to the Magic Castle.
You never been?
I've never been, no.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I'll arrange for you to be there.
You will?
Yep.
We're in, Billy.
Yes, you are.
Because you can't just walk in off the street,
No,
right? You have to
but
be
that's
invited.
okay.
Wow.
I can set you up for that.
You
yeah.
are awesome. You are awesome. Okay, so where can folks find all of your books? Are they on, like, Amazon?
Amazon, Barnes & Noble.
Barnes & Noble?
Yeah, quite a few. But most people buy them off of Amazon, I think.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about this is that I make no money off these books.
What?
All the royalties go to feed the children.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's
Yeah, you can give him a round of applause for that.
yeah, that's one thing I'm
How does that work? Do you have a charity set up, or do you donate it to a charity?
yeah, it's the charity set up, and in fact, Excaliburs and iUniverse both take care of that and make sure that all the money goes to them.
Okay. So you must have made enough money off your magic all those years. You don't need the money from these, right? Or you just like to do it because that's a good thing to do?
Well, it is a good thing to do, and I'm very fortunate. When I came to the West Coast, I came out here to do a television show, 1966, to be on a magic special, and I never went back east because I'm from Connecticut. And I've been so blessed since I've been out here. The Lord has really taken good care of us.
Well, if you've seen the snow they're having back east right now.
My brother tells me every time I call him.
They can have it. They can have it.
Well, I suffered enough in the years I was back there.
So 83 years old, you look like you're still in great shape.
83, yeah. I am.
Yeah?
I don't know why.
Well, you're still writing. You're still doing magic occasionally.
Yeah.
Can I hire you to do a show somewhere if I wanted
yes,
to?
anytime.
Really? Are you available for like bar mitzvahs and
anything? I'll donate my time to you.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Don't say that.
Yeah.
Everybody will be calling in.
Oh, it's all right.
Well, how can folks find out more about you? Do you have a website or?
Yeah.
Do you tweet?
No, I'm trying to catch up with some of this stuff. I have to get some 5-year-old to show me how to do this stuff. I have a Facebook page.
Okay.
And also, it's Books by Ralph Arbitelle.
Books by Ralph Arbitelle.
Yeah, and I also have a site with that name, www.booksbyralphabitelle.com.
Okay.
And they can always call me at home. And a lot of people do. It's
really?
Funny. Yeah, I got a call from Australia the other day from a guy named Brian Wilson. He says, I want to be featured on your next guest program. I have a guest program on the internet. And he wants to be one of the featured writers on it. I said, okay, Brian, I'll put you on it.
You're on there.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Ralph, it was nice meeting you.
Oh, my pleasure, Mike.
Yeah.
Nice seeing you again.
Yeah, and a whole series of books Ralph has written. And,
I brought these for you.
Oh, thank you.
Nice
guy. Well, you know what? We have a nice little library here.
Oh, good.
At Central Valley. You see books filled with books over there. So
yeah,
anybody who comes
Very
in.
good.
So when I'm finished with them, I'll pop them up there on the shelves.
Great.
All right. Anything else you want to add before we go?
No. The only thing I'd like to say is let me know when you want to go to the castle. I'll make arrangements for as many as you want.
That's awesome. Now you need to snap your fingers and just disappear.
Boom.
Wait, I still see you. All right. We'll be back with more on Central Valley Talk.